They were so quick on the hard compound and even on the start of the medium that I thought, let's see if how long the soft can hold on and what pace they can have on the medium tire. But then we had a good restart. I got in the lead, and for us in general today, the soft compound worked really well compared to like a hard compound.
The thing I'm most pleased about is the performance of the car. I think that's really exciting to see how much progress we've made. I think today, I need to look at the numbers and details, but I think we had the fastest car today. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fight for victory if we keep qualifying so far down the grid.
On the soft, I think we were strong because considering we had used tyres compared to Max's new tyres, we were relatively quick. But then on the medium, for some reason, it didn't feel as good.
So many positives to take from today. So many positives in this weekend. We were finally there fighting the Red Bulls today, and that's a great feeling. So I want to take that forward. Our pit stops were mega, like the best pit stops we've had. And when we had those, I was like, geez, these guys are ready for this win.
I think the Mercedes were a step faster than us today. Very surprised that they managed to do the one stop. They seem to be really good on the tires, and just the restart, I think being on the medium did hurt us a bit at the restart because it was really difficult to get temperature there.
It was a very good call for the team. After the free practice, we identified that the hard tire was working for our car. So we make very aggressive early stop and try to use some clean air in front of us and very low middle still with a hard tire, but we could use our pace on the car, and that was very good.
They played a good game, it's Fernando and Esteban, so Alpine versus me, and they just had the advantage in the end. So I think we did a good job. I think we tried to cover as much as we could.
Yeah, it was a mess. The whole race in trouble. First with the confusing pit stop that we had, then the yellow flag that I think I saved myself by very little margins, and then the unsafe release that wasn't an unsafe release. I was launched into the pit lane correctly. The problem is I had to brake to don't take a McLaren guy out of his life.
I think we could have finished, of course, further up the roads, and the points are quite big. From 9 to 5th, 6th, in these places. I think today definitely more was possible if we would have optimized it.
Just didn't get lucky with the safety cars. That's the Alpines and the two Alpines, and Norris pitted under the safety car, and that just lost us a few positions.
Race could have been slightly better. We lost quite a lot of time the whole first stint, second stint on the medium in the traffic, and then once we managed to pull out of traffic with the hard tire, the pace was good, but it was already too late. We lost too much at the start.
We didn't expect much this whole weekend, especially not in the race, and we were okay. I felt like we were actually quite fast, so I'm happy. I feel like it wasn't points, but it was pretty close to.
We didn't have the greatest of pit stops with the 10-second standing time. I think we had a problem with the front jack not coming off.
Yeah, I think we didn't have great speed in the race, but probably more than where we finished. But the first stop was really slow. We lost a lot of time, and then I think that was it.
When you hit the wall in the race, it's not good. But it was my mistake. I tried too hard, lost the rear, went off and hit the wall, came back, was able to continue, and then I tried my best to come back, but a bit of a wasted weekend.
With the late safety car, of course, we have not much tyres left, and we have to just put on a used soft, which from the last try to move up in Zandvoort. It's not like for example Spa, so it's a pretty tough weekend for the whole team.
I think the pace at times was a little bit quicker than some around me, but it wasn't every lap like that. I think we could use the tyre a little bit sometimes, but then it would fall off a little quicker than others. Always going to be a tricky one, I think.
Yeah, just a race to forget. Don't really know why we were lacking so much pace. All weekend we've been really struggling. As I said yesterday, obviously in qualifying we didn't get to see exactly where we would have been without the issue, but just in the race it was just very slow, and I don't really have an answer as to why it's so. One to learn from.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Just on the start-finish straight, started to lose power, had a bit of flames, bit of very concerning sounds from the engine before it turned off. So let's see.
I thought there was an issue. Relative for me was rear, so that's why we drove back pit again to fit in new tire. And after that, we saw a clear issue in the data. That's why we stopped.